Welcome to Complinet Global Newscasts. News featured is taken from Complinet Complete, our news, analysis and tracking service, and your comprehensive view of the regulatory landscape. In the United States, further to last week's 900-point drop in the Dow Jones Industrials, FINRA and the National Securities Exchanges have filed rule proposals with the SEC that would pause trading in individual stocks in the S&P 500 if their price moves 10% or more in either direction in a 5-minute period. The proposals aim to provide for market-wide trading halts, avoiding situations where stocks are halted on one market but continue to trade on other venues. During the May 6th market disruption, some 30 stocks in the S&P 500 fell 10% or more within 5 minutes. The SEC has put the proposed rules out for public comment, and the new rules will be in effect on a pilot basis through December 10, 2010. Also in the US, the Senate voted to add residential mortgage underwriting standards to its comprehensive financial regulatory reform bill. The changes would set a reasonable ability to pay standard based on a would-be borrower's credit history, current and expected future income, debt-to-income ratio, and other financial resources. Lenders would be required to verify loan applicants' income through documents such as paycheck stubs and tax returns. The amendment will also bar other past practices viewed as abusive, such as large balloon payments at the end of the loan and steering borrowers to more expensive loans than they are entitled to. The amendment received support from both Republicans and Democrats. In the UK and Europe, the main focus this week is on bribery and corruption. Firms should treat domestic politically exposed persons in much the same way they treat foreign PEPs, the FSA has told money laundering reporting officers. HM Treasury also told the MLROs that it was thinking about extending the time limit that firms needed to take account of PEPs when they have left office. Edna Young, the FSA's Financial Crime Operations Manager, told MLROs that the regulator planned to conduct an AML project focusing on high-risk customers and the services of banks. We caught up with Complinet's Helen Parry for more on this story.
Yes, this is a new departure for the FSA. The current JMLSG guidance notes, as I'm sure you're all aware, currently define a PEP, a politically exposed person, as someone who is not from the UK. This change will mean that firms will have to adapt their procedures to take account of the fact that UK domestic PEPs must be included.
There will be no immediate crackdown on corporate hospitality under the Bribery Act 2010, but firms will have to justify their client entertainment spending, money laundering reporting officers have been told. The FSA is paying more attention to bribery, and the new legislation passed in the last Parliament has given this added impetus. Discussions among the European Parliament, European Council member states and the European Commission on the proposed Alternative Investment Fund Managers Directive are likely to be fraught with difficulties when they begin formally on May 31st. The version of the draft directive that the Council adopted is less bad than the final compromise text that the European Parliament's Economic and Monetary Affairs Committee voted through on Monday, according to industry sources. And finally, in the Middle East this week, 23% of foreign firms listed on the Dubai financial market failed to disclose their first quarter financial results within the 45-day deadline set by the exchange. Compliance among United Arab Emirates-based firms was considerably better at 98%, with 40 out of the 41 companies submitting financial statements on time. The DFM said that it has suspended Jima Mineral Water, Bayan Investment, Global Investment House, Grand, International Investment Group and Kuwait Finance and Investment Company for non-compliance with financial reporting rules. To read about these or any other stories from Complinet in more depth, please log in to complinet.com or contact us if you would like a free trial. Look out for a special newscast from our 3rd annual European Customer Summit taking place on the 27th of May in London. Goodbye from the Complinet Global News team.